Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. My name is Patty Schrader, and I serve as your church treasurer and the chair of the Stewardship Committee. And I'm here today on behalf of both the Stewardship Committee and the session. I have been a member of St. Paul for 40 years. Okay, don't do the math. I already feel old. Our 3 children grew up in this church. They were baptized here. They attended Sunday school here. They were part of the Christmas programs, the mission trips, confirmation, and so many other moments that helped shape their faith. And along the way, this is where my faith was formed too. And it keeps being formed, if you will. So today, I'm not just going to talk about numbers, though I will, sorry, but I'm going to talk about the church community we all care so much about. Just look around. Look around. Look at all the faces that you've known for a long, long time. And look around and see the new faces that you see. And think about those children that were sitting down here for children's time. 17 kids. Wow. Anyways, this is a vibrant, living, and growing church. And I am sure you agree it is something worth strengthening together. So today I want to talk about finances. Not because we want to talk about them on Sunday morning, because really, do we? No. But because it matters toward the future of the church and all we love. When Session approved the 2026 budget, we knew our planned expenses were greater than our planned giving by about $26,000. And we knew this is the 4th year in a row that revenues had not been covered by expenses. There are really only 3 ways to respond: increase revenue, decrease expense, or do a mixture of both of them. Here's a quick snapshot of our budget. About 60% goes to our fabulous staff.
I'm here.
Oh. I'm sorry. I see you all the time. Sorry about that. About 30% goes to building and grounds. That includes payments for utilities, insurance, and our loan payments on our Family Activity Center. And about 7% supports our committees, our Christian Ed Committee, worship, and mission. All these things are very necessary. So this is not a budget full of a lot of extras, or any extras. Now it's true that Pastor Bill, I was going to get to you, Pastor Bill has wanted us to purchase a jacuzzi. Yeah, he thinks that would make a great baptismal font. Of course, the session has repeatedly said no. But seriously, this is a ministry budget, and our staff, session, and committees have worked hard to be responsible with your resources. Staff have received minimal, and in some years, no raises. We have looked carefully at expenses, even changing service providers, like our garbage pickup provider, just to save some money. Committees have held their budgets steady year after year after year, and our mission committee has even applied for and received several grants to support their work. And this congregation has already shown incredible generosity. Last year, the goal for our furnace fundraiser was $30,000. This congregation just didn't meet that goal. We exceeded it. We raised $42,000. So we were able to replace 2 furnaces that were very old, like me, and set aside funds for the next one that will need to be replaced. This is absolutely remarkable, and it tells me something very important. When there is a clear need and a clear opportunity, we respond. And that brings me to the opportunity in front of us today. One of our larger expenses is the loan that funded the Family Activity Center, the kitchen renovation, and the updates to the sanctuary. That loan was taken out more than 20 years ago. And we are now in the home stretch. We only have about 4.5 years left, with the loan scheduled to be paid off in 2030, and then we can celebrate. But recently, the interest rate on that loan more than doubled, from 3.1% to 6.6% per the loan stipulations. So Session and the Stewardship Committee have been asking, what is the best way for us to move through these next few years wisely, faithfully, and strongly? And as we were asking and praying about this question, we believe God answered our prayer in a way none of us foresaw. A private lender with strong ties to our church stepped forward with a generous offer that Session and the Stewardship Committee have unanimously approved. Here's the opportunity. The private lender has offered to take care of most of our current bank loan and replace it with a new loan, but at a much, much lower interest rate. So instead of asking for extra giving year after year for the next 5 years because of the deficit, we have an opportunity to step up now and save the church a significant amount of money. We are calling this the Home Stretch Campaign, because that's exactly where we are. We aren't at the beginning of this loan. We aren't in the middle of this loan. We are rounding third and heading for home. And now we have a chance to finish strong and score a win for Team St. Paul and our mission to our community. While the exact number is still being worked out with the bank, we believe it will take somewhere between $63,000 and $66,000 to be able to take full advantage of this opportunity. So we are setting a clear goal of $65,000 by the end of June. And we are already off to a strong start, because even before this campaign has been officially launched today, we have already received commitments of totaling $15,000. So we are already on base. Now we need the whole team to help bring this home. And this is where you all come in. But first, let me tell you about why this matters. If we reach this goal, the impact will be significant. We will save over $26,000 in 2026, covering our entire current budget deficit. We will save about $16,000 per year for each of the following 4 years until it is paid off. So doing the math, and here you can do the math, we will save $90,000 over the next 4.5 years. And the loan will still be paid off in full in 2030. That's why this matters. This is about strengthening the future of St. Paul. We raised $42,000 for furnaces. We can raise $65,000 for the future. So today I'm asking you to begin praying about how you might participate in our Home Stretch campaign. Because while the lender said that the lender said they would bring down the cost of the loan, they have asked to raise the remaining portion, about $65,000, so that we can totally pay off the bank loan and move forward. And that's where you come in with the $65,000. So I'm asking you to begin praying about how you might participate in our Home Stretch campaign. Some may not be able to give, and that's okay. Some may be able to give a little. And some may be able to give very generously. And let you know, every gift matters. And we thank you all in advance. And I also want to say this. Some of you are quite new to our community. You may not even be sure yet if St. Paul is going to be your church home. If that's you, please don't worry about this campaign. Truly, just be here. Get to know us. Let this be a place where you are welcomed and cared for. Next week, you will receive a letter in the mail with more details, information on giving by check and giving online. If you have questions about other ways of giving, such as stocks and other assets, we are happy to help with that as well. We are asking that your gifts be made above and beyond your regular pledges. We still need those pledges. And that they be given during May and June so we can reach this goal by the end of June and retire our debt with the bank. Starting next week, you will see a campaign poster here at church that will track our progress together, and you'll hear updates in the weeks to come. St. Paul has responded faithfully before, and I believe we will do it again. I'd like to close with these words from Philippians 1:6. And I am confident of this, that the one who began a good work among you will bring it to completion. God has been at work in St. Paul for a long time. We are in the home stretch of a chapter that began 20 years ago, and we are being invited to help bring it to completion. Thank you.